Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of the Re-Ranking NCS series. I'm gonna say that very similar every time. I'm gonna do that intro, I think. Today we are at March 2014. There are not a lot of songs this time, only 8, but we can still do this in half an hour. So let's just begin with the one that's always the lowest in the list so far. It's Red Shift from Robert Chenkun. Featured Roberta Sepulveda. Damn, those names. Let's listen again. When the first drop ends, we will decide if we listen further or not. Again, it's weird. It's again such a nostalgic ride. I like the, well, let's call them fart sounds so far. Or the beats. It definitely will grow on me. This can't stay at the 7, right? It's dubstep. I like the echoes. Okay. Some interesting vocal chops here and there.
It's never too late to admit when you're
I never really listened to this song. Well, just like this before. One time before, when I ranked it the first time. Wow, the vocals are pretty catchy. Never really paid attention to them. I do it a little bit quieter because I'm getting deaf. They stretch it really long until the first drop. Okay. Interesting. I remember it's not a hard drop. Oh indeed, it's not a too hard drop. It's still enjoyable. Like the vocals. It has not too much going on. Well, like this part here. Calming. Some nice vocals as well. Ooh. Wow, she sings it very beautiful. Wow, the second build-up is really different. Ooh! Don't remember this at all. The second drop is different. Yeah, the rating has to change. But to what? I think I never heard this second drop ever. Maybe one time? Okay, let's just quit it there. Pretty well solid, pretty damn good at some points. I did miss something, so if it gets a higher rating, yes. But if it's really gonna grow that much, I don't know. But it will go from a 7.0 to a 7.3. It's not that great. I did like Saved Me Now more, for example, so it has to stay lower than that song. It is still catchy, but not as catchy as other songs. And especially not as catchy as Titan, for example. Let's just now go to one of the last promotions, or the last promotion ever on the label. It was Patrick Reza Chasing Fire featured Natasha Mira. Damn, it's copyrighted. I do really recognize that voice. Okay, 7.1. That's still a little low for dubstep. Oh yeah. Of course I remember this one. I always thought it was a release, but it wasn't. Oh?
Chasing fire tonight.
Oh yeah. It's much better than his official release. It's really echoey and dark and deep at the same time. That's because I had just one release, what I just mentioned. Well, is that song worse than this one? I don't know. Oh, his second drop is really quick here.
Chasing fire tonight.
Oh yeah, that drop, of course. It's really, well, close to you. Oh wow. That gave me chills, I'm not gonna lie. I remember this part. And also I didn't. It's sound design I don't really hear that much at all.
Following flames.
And a third drop right here. Still like the vocals.
Chasing fire tonight.
It sounds, well, a teeny tiny different from the first. But not anymore. There was something different about it. I have to say, after listening to it right now, it is better than 7.1 for sure. Is it better than his official release though? That one is really catchy. It's something like future bass or even pop. I don't remember actually. That's why I have the wiki open. Let's just click on his name, give it a new tab, and his release was called... Oh, choices. I wanted to say that. What is the release that was something? Yeah, we have something more, but I don't. Something inside. That's one. That's the one I'm confused with. Yeah, with that background. Okay, yeah, I was confused. But from a 7.1, it will go to a 8.0. That's a big increase, if I need to be honest. But I still do really like that first drop, but especially the mid drop, the second drop. That one is really catchy. Just that sound design. It's interesting, and I don't really hear that much anymore in these recent years of dubstep. So a nice increase. Now we're gonna do Iris from Exit Friend Zone featured Eden, otherwise known as the Eden Project, of course. Also a pretty long song again. There are mostly 4 or longer minutes here. 2 there are only 3 minutes. His voice is the nostalgic factor of all NCS. The voice that comes close nowadays is Josh Rubin. Now I think about it. Yeah. I need to be honest at first. Have I really listened to this song before? Nah. One time for the ranking the first time, but nope. But never after, nope. But I still feel a little bit new for me in a sense. So a little bit exciting as well. Because releases I do already know. That's not really surprising. This sounds pretty damn good. Wow. Pretty fun. But I do recognize the melody, of course. It's just like all those old house sounds. Commercial, right? Or electro? One of the two. It's pretty generic for nowadays, so This song doesn't really surprise me that much after the drop, so I will keep it here. Iris, it had a 7.2. Let's give it a 7.4. It's not that crazy. It's pretty generic for nowadays. For back in the day it was nice, but if you compare it to future commercial house songs or electro, I don't know what the genre is. I can look it up by the way, but it's just still a little bit meh. If you compare it, for example, to Faster from Tobu that recently got out, that one is just on a completely different level. Only 5 left, and let's go to Origin from Electric Joyride. Also a song I didn't really hear after just ranking it once. But I do remember it as funny, and of course I can remember the song. Also they begin changing the color, or the circle right here. The previous one still looks different. Oh yeah, woo! I was completely just not paying attention to the song. It is really fun, man. Reminds me of Puzzle a little bit. I don't know why. But the 7.3 is a little low for this. Ooh, I like that sound there. Don't know how to call it. A break? Ooh, it's really... Are they sort of different from Iris? And Crest, of course, I know that one. Well, it sounds a little bit more like Crest, now I'm thinking of it. I like this part here, it's pretty playful, I like that. With the piano, it's funny sounds, I like that. Yep, it's Electro House, but still, I have listened to almost right here. And the second drop was the same, it was just completely just fun again to listen, so that's really pretty awesome, yeah, beautiful. It was a 7.3, so let's change it to a... 7.8. And what I do want to know, was Electric Joyride an artist alias that later came with under another alias? Dropouts, one of them was Dropouts, that was the one I wanted to know. Okay, let's now go to a pretty nostalgic one that I've listened many times before. Codeco Crest. Also one of the few first I have ever heard on NCS. It's really nostalgic. I for sure have listened this before, already in 2017 when I came across NCS. This is so happy. I know for a fact that 7.5 is too low for this banger. It has a nice intro, hyping things really early up, then a bit down low, and now the build up. The song we all know and love, Codeco Crest. Oh, it's such a banger! It's also Electro House, right? Oh man. I want this genre to return. Other than DJ. Fuck you, Delta. FKU I can pronounce, but fuck you. It's still going, man. That's lovely. And there's a second drop, and that's going for a long time as well. Still not done! Still not done! But I love just listening to this. I think many of you do that as well. After 1.5 minutes of almost fully drop, it ended. Wow, damn. Just the whole song is exactly the same. Well, just a part in between, a break, then the second build up and then an outro. So it's not that wild of a order or a what are you? So it will change for sure. Crest from Codeco. It was a 7.5, but let's change it to a 8.6, more than 1 point extra, 1.1 it got added. It's just, wow, it's just freaking raining like... I was distracted. It was just raining so much suddenly. Damn. You can also hear it, I think, in the mic. If I'm talking, I think. Damn. Wow, damn. I was distracted. I was talking about Crest. It just got 1.1 point extra. That's just crazy, man. Okay, let's go to Tobu Hope. And at the end of the video, I want to listen to the first Tobu song we came across in this series, because I think I was too harsh on it and I need to re-rank it as well. Okay, let's go to Tobu Hope. Or no, let's just do it right after this one. Oh, the songs that are private, it's sad, man. But these are the songs you hear when watching agarb.io videos back. I see that YouTuber Jumbo just killing every team. 2015. Well, hold on a moment. I have listened to NCS before, now I'm thinking of it. Because I came across the channel in 2017, but I watched the Agario videos from Jumbo, for example, in 2015. He used a load of NCS songs. The actual first NCS song I heard is probably in one of his videos. Well, that changes a lot of things. Well, just don't think about it. But it was an interesting fact to think about. The first part is just so nice, and then just this part. Boom, boom, boom. I was waiting for that. This song is different. It's different than his other two before. And now, the claps. I like to do that too. When nostalgia hits, it hits. I wanna hear the drop. Come with the drop, man. I can't wait any longer. A 7.6 is still pretty high. But is it enough? Let's see. Whew. It's so good, man. Tobu definitely improved his style along the years. But it is still such a catchy one. This was really fun, just to listen again. Those old Tobu songs that won't come back ever again are so nice. But it was a 7.6, and let's change it. Yes, to a 8.3. That's a nice rating for it. Just between Chasing Fire and Crest. Crest is better, of course. It fits right along there. But let's go back to January of this year to listen to Tobu Colors, or 7, right? 7. Because I was too harsh for it. Because I was too harsh on it last time. 7.2, really? Nah, let's do it one more time. And do it correctly. I don't know why I just almost skipped it too. I was in the mood for Tobu, I think. It sounds sort of generic, but come on, 7.2? Really? Yeah, okay, this part is maybe sort of boring with the breaks. But the part after that has more a continuous melody, and I like that. Like right here. That's so nice. Especially the last part of the second drop. That's a really enjoying part. Okay, it was a 7.2, let's change it. It's time to do it correctly this time. And I have changed it to a 7.4. Not too big of an increase, but good enough. But let's go now back to March and listen to Laszlo One Step Away. I recently have listened to this song multiple times on my holiday, so this one is really in my memory. It's just a really hard banger in melodic dubstep, right? And it has many parts to enjoy. Here, the first part, really hard. But it's still in Laszlo style, and I really like that. And I think there were vocals at the end, but I didn't really knew before. But the first drop, it's crazy. Yeah, it's such a crazy banger. But I have recently changed it, so if I need to do it now, I don't know. Here, this part of the drop is really fire. Wow. Really gritty. Really pretty down. Adds another different melody, and I like that. I appreciate that stuff. This song was just a surprise so many times.
Man,
and here are the vocals, well, spoken word.
Disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
There's a really touching addition to the song, and that's why it's called One Step Away. So interesting. But now let's go to Clearly Venomary Remix after we re-ranked it. Maybe. Let's see. No, it doesn't need to change. At least not now. I have recently changed it and it doesn't need a change right now. It's in its it is in its prime state right now, One Step Away, and I do really love it. Let's go to the last song of today, Electrolyte Venomary Remix. I recently changed that one as well because of my ranking for Electrolyte I did with Sven. If things need to change, let's see. The thing is, I don't know what the original sounds like. I have not a clue. I thought it was singing Drink Too Much. Is that later? Clearly now. We could see clearly now. I like the vocals here. We could see clearly now. It's cringe when I do that. We could see clearly now. Yeah, that's what I mean. That part. We could see clearly now. Maybe this one can change. Again. Maybe. But first, let's just enjoy the drop. Here we go! Oh yeah. Dubstep banger. I want Vanity back, man. What's he doing with his life? I don't know. But will things change? Let's see. Nope. I'm sorry. We end on a very sad note. No changes needed, because I did them pretty recently. That's sad. Yeah, I know. But for now, that was it. A little bit of a sadder episode, not too much going on, but you will have that when you rank NCS for a living. Well, not for a living. Well, what if I could make money out of it? That would be crazy, but sadly no. But this was it for now, and I will see you guys next time with April of 2014. Let's take a look for what's going on for that episode. We will have paper planes, okay, this live sunburst, again Tobu, and let you know. Okay, this one will be an interesting episode as well, I think. I will see you then. Bye-bye!